As you are aware, and the entire House is aware, my voice is low today, not because of anything, because I went to the scene in person. I went to Maiduguri to attend 4 wedding ceremonies of my younger brothers and sisters, but my celebration mood was completely bastardized after I heard what happened in Auno. I went there in person and I saw it. And I had the privilege of having a direct encounter with a villager that is more or less an eyewitness to that particular attack. And the most touching aspect of that particular attack is that it recorded wasting 30 or more than 30 lives, including an infant. According to that particular source, as the insurgents were trying to drag the mother of that particular infant, the infant was crying, holding her wrapper. By the time they realized that he is going to constitute a nuisance for them to go away with the mother, they decided to pull him and put him in the fire. Mr. Speaker, that was so pathetic. On the part of properties damaged, more than 20 vehicles were reduced to ashes, and each vehicle is containing valuables, millions of naira, worth millions of naira. Unfortunately, among the vehicles that were destroyed, there was a military tanker carrying AGO and other related petroleum products. So I don't want to understand, how can a military roadblock block a military tanker and refuse that particular tanker access to Maiduguri town? Another thing, which is so pathetic also, by the time they locked the gate, 15 minutes preceding the actual time designated for that particular closure, they left the checkpoint. And for your information, the gate linking that particular community with Damaturu was equally locked. So the commuters were left helpless, and they were exposed to this attack. And to the best of our knowledge, and from the feelers we have been hearing, this attack was preventable, this attack was dodgeable, this attack was avoidable, and it was equally repellable. But failure or inability on the part of the Nigerian army to have a constructive listening of intelligence gathering from the DSS and other relevant informants in the community led to this attack. From the feelers, they have been receiving and communicating that there is a potential attack by Boko Haram insurgents, as they were sighted in community A and they are coming to community B, 3 or 4 hours preceding the time of the attack. But nobody cares to do anything. So the world is watching us. I said, without fear of any contradiction, I am ready to give out my life if people in the Northeast can live in peace. The most painful thing on earth is for you to stay in your comfort zone while your constituents are dying like animals. So, Mr. Speaker, as far as I'm concerned, this is a national issue. It happened today in Borno. only God knows tomorrow where it will happen in the 36 states of the Federation, because of negligence or complacency of our security operatives. Another thing, Mr. Speaker, there was what was introduced by the Nigerian Army known as Super Camp, is the contributing factor of all these sporadic attacks from late last year to early this year. The issue of Super Camp, or the concept of Super Camp, called for the closure and withdrawal of all military bases and military checkpoints and military formation along all major roads and station them in one location or position. I don't think the entire security operatives were widely consulted for that particular decision. I don't think standing committees on security of this honorable chamber were consulted for them to take that decision. And to us, the end victims, is a deliberate attempt by the Nigerian Army to shield themselves against Boko Haram insurgents' attack, thereby exposing civilians to series of attacks, shielding themselves in the sense that they operate a super camp, thinking that they will be repelling attack continuously. For how long shall we be repelling attack instead of taking offensive attack?
Proactive measure.
Proactive measure provide permanent solution. But by the time you sit down in a camp, you trench and cycle yourself with dicks, waiting for insurgents to come and attack you so that you can repel them. And on pages of all newspaper and other electronic media, we see XYZ has been repelled. Very unfortunate. We are not talking of repelled. We want to hear that they have
Honorable
succeeded.
Ogeni, your time is off.
Okay, let me conclude, because I have an amendment to the motion. One,
You are even making points.
calling on the House Committee on Army and National Security to investigate the remote and immediate causes of this attack. Two, direct the Army Committee to investigate the rationale behind the creation of Super Camp as a measure to fight insurgents. I will lay my this thing, and I'm calling for my honorable colleagues to understand the situation we are, and our people are dying, and this attack, they are avoidable, they are preventable, they are repellable, but because of the complacency and inability or failure on the part of our security outfit, we are helpless. Please help us. Thank you.
Thank you.